Let's be real. The nonstop buzz around AI can be a lot. It feels like you have two choices: become some kind of coding genius or just get left behind completely. But what if I told you the best way to get started is actually with a simple 3-minute habit that uses tools you probably already have? Okay, let's dive into how to do that. First things first, if you're feeling that AI fatigue, that sense of just being overwhelmed and not knowing where to begin, trust me, you are not alone. It's a super common feeling right now. I mean, does looking at the world of AI feel a little bit like this? Just a massive, complicated web that seems both intimidating and impossible to ignore? It's that classic, where do I even start feeling? And honestly, it can be totally paralyzing. And that feeling leads to what we can call the blank screen problem. You know the one, right? It's that paralysis you get when you open a new tool, stare at the blinking cursor, and have absolutely no idea what to type. The technology feels more like a burden than a help, so what do? We just close the window. This slide just perfectly captures the mental trap so many of us fall into. We see these two paths. Either we have to climb this huge mountain and become a full-blown expert, or we just give up. And since climbing the mountain sounds exhausting, most of us just default to ignoring AI altogether. And we miss out on all the real, simple benefits. This is exactly why our usual approaches backfire. Signing up for a super technical course on neural networks when you're just starting out, that's like trying to learn engine mechanics before you've even learned how to drive a car. And trying every single new app that pops up, that's just a recipe for burnout. Okay, but here's the turning point. The solution isn't some brand new tool or a complicated course. It's a simple, really powerful mindset shift that can reframe your entire relationship with AI. So let's just redefine AI for a second. Stop thinking of it as some futuristic robot. Instead, start thinking of it as your invisible assistant. Seriously, it's just on-demand digital labor that's already sitting inside your email, on your phone, just waiting for you to give it a simple task. I love this analogy. Think about it this way. You use electricity every single day, right? But you don't need to know how the power grid works to do it. The exact same thing is true for AI. You don't need to be a data scientist to get massive value from it. You just need to know where the switch is. So, with that new mindset locked in, let's get practical. Let's see how this builds into a real, sustainable habit that you can start in literally just a few minutes a day. Okay, here it is, the 4-step loop. It all starts with simply activating the hidden AI you already have. Think email autocomplete. Then, step 2, you delegate the hardest part of any task, getting started. Never face a blank page again. Just ask for a first draft. Third, summarize. Turn 20 minutes of reading into a 20-second scan. And finally, use smart assistants for all those little logistical things, like setting reminders. That's the habit. Simple, right? All right, let's make this really concrete. We're going to look at a real-world example and then cover a few crucial mistakes you'll definitely want to avoid as you get going. Just look at the difference here. The old way of writing, say, a weekly newsletter is painful. It's 2 hours staring at a blinking cursor. The new way, you just give it a few bullet points of your key ideas, and your invisible assistant generates a solid first draft in seconds. All you have to do is edit and send. You've delegated all the heavy lifting. Now, a few quick but really important warnings. First, always check the facts. AI can confidently make stuff up. It's a phenomenon people call hallucination. Second, remember, you do not need to code. Just talk to it in plain English. And finally, be smart about privacy. Don't go pasting sensitive personal info or company data into public tools. So here it is, your one simple action step for today. Find a single assistive feature you normally ignore, like one of Gmail's suggested replies or a summarize button, and just click it. That's it. Just see how it feels to start with a draft instead of that dreaded blank page. And that leaves us with one final thought. Now that you have this framework, this new mindset, what's the very first small, maybe even annoying task that you're going to hand off to your new invisible assistant?
ChatGPT works best when it's given clear instructions. But most people don't know how to structure prompts properly, which leads to low-quality results. I created a digital book that contains carefully written prompts for ChatGPT and other AI tools, designed for real-world use cases across multiple niches. If you want better results from AI, this prompt pack shows you what to ask. Backhand index pointing right link in description and comments.